Hi, guys. Welcome to my channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. Today we will talk about the top 10 most expensive celebrities car collection. 1. John Cena. Wrestler turned actor John Cena might have become one of the internet's most persistent memes, but his notoriety has also earned him plenty of money. His net worth is estimated to be around $80 million, and part of that is tied up in his extensive car collection. GQ reports that Cena is a big fan of American muscle cars, both classic and contemporary. His selection of classics includes a Plymouth Roadrunner Superbird, a Buick GSX, and an AMC Rebelle the Machine. But his most unique car is a much more modern creation. Called the Corvette Incinerator, yes, really, GQ reports that Cena had the car custom built to his tastes, with bodywork that's supposed to look like it's from the year 3000. It certainly looks unique, although saying it looks good might be a bit of a stretch. Motor Biscuit even called it the worst custom car ever, but they clearly forgot about will.i.am's custom $900,000 Beetle. Underneath the Incinerator's far-out exterior is a Corvette C4 chassis with a stock LS V8 powering the car. 2. Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is one of the most prolific rappers on the planet, with a career that spans nearly 25 years. He's claimed that, over those years, he's written so many lyrics that he has to Google them when he's writing to make sure he doesn't write the same thing twice. However, he should have no trouble remembering what's in his garage, as he owns some of the world's most desirable performance cars. One of the highlights of his collection is his Bugatti Veyron, which he paid a reported $1.8 million for. In an interview, Wayne claimed that the dealership called him the Barack Obama of Bugatti, because he was the first black rapper to buy one. Whether that's true or just another braggadocious Wayne story is up for debate, but it's hard to argue with the claim that Wayne was something of an automotive trendsetter among his peers. He was also an early customer of Maybach, a brand that, for a few years, seemed to be on the wish list of every big rapper, from Jay-Z to Birdman. In recent years, Wayne has continued to add to his collection, receiving a custom $400,000 McLaren 720S courtesy of his friend, Young Money Records president Mac Main. 3. Sultan of Brunei. While he's not in the same leagues of global recognition as some of the other celebrities here, Brunei's incumbent ruler has a car collection that would put all of them to shame. In fact, the main reason that people outside of the oil-rich Asian nation know him at all is because of his vast hangars full of cars. Most of them were purchased in the 90s, when he was one of the most influential car collectors on the planet. In the years since, his buying power has waned with his reputation, with reports surfacing that many of his exotics now lie abandoned. Among his collection sits some of the rarest cars ever made, including the only production BMW Nazca M12, the one-off Ferrari Mythos, and a Ferrari F50 Bolide that's never been seen in public. The Sultan is estimated to own over 7,000 cars, making his the world's largest private collection. However, a 2011 report claimed that the vast majority of his cars are in unserviceable condition, with some covered in mold and left outside to rot in the heat. Unfortunately, it seems likely that even if the Sultan did want to sell off some of his rarest cars one day, many would be in such bad condition that they would be beyond saving. 4. Jay Leno. One of the most well-known celebrity gearheads of all, comedian and auto aficionado Jay Leno has been collecting cars for over 4 decades now. His collection is documented through his TV show, Jay Leno's Garage, where he shows off his vast array of rides, and meets other like-minded collectors with rare and unique cars. Among his most drool-worthy cars are his McLaren F1, Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Gullwing, and Porsche Carrera GT. As well as collecting many of the finest cars on the market, Leno has also commissioned his own custom builds. Sometimes these take the form of resto mods like his Hispano Suiza V8, which features a monster 18.5 liters engine, and was originally found rusting away in the Australian desert. In other cases, Leno's cars are built from scratch, like his GM EcoJet, which like its name suggests, is powered by a Honeywell LT101 jet turbine engine that makes an estimated 650 horsepower. Notably absent from his collection are any Ferraris, which Leno has said is a deliberate choice. Ferrari's dealers are notoriously difficult to deal with, and so Leno claimed he simply avoided the brand altogether so he didn't have to bother talking to them. 5. Gordon Ramsay. Jay Leno might not be too keen on dealing with the complexities that arise from driving a Ferrari, but celebrity chef and TV presenter Gordon Ramsay has no such qualms. In fact, he owns a garage full of exclusive prancing horses, with a Monza SP2 and a la Ferrari Aperta, among others. According to The Sun, his wife Tara even bought him a Ferrari 550 Maranello as a present for winning 3 Michelin stars. Ferraris aren't the only mark in Ramsey's collection though, as he also owns a Ford GT, a Porsche 918 Spider, and a Land Rover Defender that was used in the James Bond movie Spectre. 6. Kanye West. Rapper, designer, and business mogul Kanye West has gained a reputation for his erratic behavior in recent years, and appropriately, his car collection is similarly unpredictable. According to GQ, he owns everything from a Bugatti Veyron built in partnership with Parisian fashion house Hermes to an off-road Ukrainian monster truck called a Sherp. Among his collection sits a number of rare performance cars including a Mercedes McLaren SLR Sterling Moss, which he's been seen driving around the Cannes Film Festival. 7. Gabriel Iglesias. Many celebrities can claim to own $1 million car collection, but very few will ever have 7 figures worth of buses. Gabriel Iglesias is probably the biggest celebrity Volkswagen Type 2 collector of all, with a collection of classic buses that he claims are worth over $3 million in total. He says his decision to start collecting was inspired by Jay Leno, but unlike Leno, there was only one model that Iglesias really had his heart set on. Among his collection sits a number of modified classic campers, many of which Iglesias has had personally built to his tastes. 8. Lewis Hamilton. As one of the best paid celebrities whose job revolves around driving cars, it's no surprise to find out that Lewis Hamilton has a pretty impressive selection of vehicles under his ownership. He's clearly fond of hypercars, as one of his most high-profile purchases is a custom Pagani Zonda with a model name that matches his initials, 760LH. Despite having one of the world's most prestigious manufacturers make a car especially for it, Lewis wasn't too impressed with his Zonda, even calling it terrible to drive in an interview. He's also the proud owner of a Ferrari LaFerrari, and he reportedly got early access to drive the Mercedes-AMG Project 1, the brand's cutting-edge hypercar that's heavily inspired by F1 technology. 9. Lionel Messi. As well as being one of the greatest footballers of all time, Argentinian star Lionel Messi also has one of the greatest car collections of any athlete. With an annual salary of approximately $75 million, Messi has plenty of cash left to spend on the latest and greatest in the automotive world, but he's a bit of a classics connoisseur, too. His most valuable car is a Ferrari 335S Spider Scaglietti, which Goal reports is worth $36 million. He also owns a number of lesser Ferraris including an F430 Spider, and a trio of high-end Audis, which he uses as daily drivers. 10. Justin Bieber. Canadian pop star Justin Bieber rose to fame at a very young age, and ever since he was a teenager, he's been a keen car collector. His collection is estimated to be worth over $4 million, a small fraction of his $285 million. Total net worth. He's also become notorious for his alleged ban from buying Ferraris, stemming from a high-profile incident where he lost his 458 Italia after a boozy night out in Beverly Hills. He sent one of his assistants to find the car, but it took a full 3 weeks to locate, by which time the press had picked up the story. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below.